We can do nothing about aging, but that doesn't matter too much because it's not a cause of major problems until the late 90s. There is no elixir of life coming out of a bottle, although millions of pounds are being spent in search of one. We can regain lost fitness, physical and mental. We can manage disease even more effectively, not only by treating doctors better, but by taking action ourselves to tackle the deconditioning that so often follows the onset of disease with accelerated loss of fitness. And the social factors. We need to think differently, to tackle low mood and to understand that dementia we can reduce the risk of. So how do we turn theory into practice? Well, you got to change your daily pattern of life. In addition to 3 meals a day, there are 5 things we all need to consider doing. One of them we call the daily dozen, number 1. 12 minutes a day of things that make you a little bit breathless. Brisk walking, for example. Preferably outside in a green environment. And if you can't get outside, get up behind a chair when the television's on, or find something in your computer like walking through the streets of London or the streets of Rome and walk for 12 minutes. So that's daily dozen number 1, 12 minutes a day. Then there's daily dozen number 2, another 12 minutes every day. And those 12 minutes are the Julie Robinson exercises, particularly focusing on strength of core, upper limbs, lower limbs, suppleness, and skill and coordination. Do it lying on the floor or sitting in a chair or wherever, but concentrating on strength, suppleness, and skill. That's daily dozen number 2. So I've recommended daily dozen 1, which is 12 minutes for stamina, daily dozen 2 for strength, suppleness, and skill. 12 and 12 is 24. 7 times 24 is 158. I just find it easier to think of something every day. So that's why we're recommending daily dozen times 2. That will meet the scientific evidence put forward by Scarlett McNally of 30 minutes, 5 times a week. And remember, you can also stand on one leg when you're brushing your teeth at night. That's very good for improving your skill. Just keep a hand near the bathroom basin while you're doing it. So that's daily dozen number 2. Now, number 3 is really to do with your brain and brain power. So every day do something that challenges your brain. Now that could be Sudoku or Wordle. Even better is learning something. Learn a new language, for example, or a new skill. And even better than that is getting engaged with other people. Why don't you decide you're going to raise money for your local wildlife trust, or the charity for a particular disease, or for children in some faraway country? Preferably engaging with others, being challenged, joining and arguing with others. So you need every day to do something that challenges the brain. Then the 4th thing is about the mind. And probably the simple word for this would be serenity. Mindfulness is now called by the psychologists. So for, say, 10 minutes a day, sitting either thinking of a place you love dearly, or looking at a picture you love dearly, or listening to music. So that's a period of relaxation. And then, finally, is to write something down every day. Tony Hope called it a gratitude diary. Just write down maybe what you've been learning, But then write down things that you can be thankful for. And that's not just sort of Pollyanna, look on the bright side. That's writing down things we should be grateful for. And although people like you and I have a number of long-term conditions and we've got serious health problems, there is much to be grateful for. We've been very fortunate in what we have been able to do in our lives, and we can look ahead to see what we're going to do in the years to come.
Nearly 4 years ago that I started, I went to my doctor because I had a bad knee. She said she'd send me to a consultant, but didn't think they would do the operation because of my size. So sent me to the weight management clinic, and then they gave me a 7-day pass for here, which I've never looked back, and I've lost 7 stone since. 6 weeks after my knee operation, back doing the exercises, which helped a lot to get my knee going again, which was brilliant. It's just fantastic. Walked in here on crutches and don't need crutches anymore. Have a stair lift at home, don't use that anymore. Couldn't walk up and downstairs. But now, yeah, can do. Changed my life. You can put as much resistance into the machines as you want. Just so simple. They're simple to use. They're brilliant. They get your body going. I mean, it's nothing like the jogging and things like that. I mean, if you're not able to do much, at least you're moving with the machine. But if you want to put more into it, you just put more effort into it. And it's great. I've met loads of wonderful people who have a lot of them become friends. Yeah, it's like a social, if you will. You're doing your exercise, but you're having a chat. It's great. Get down here and get on the journey. Don't be frightened. Just give it a try. Just give it a try. Just come in and try out, Give that 7-day pass. You'll never look back. It's just changed my life. It really has changed my life for the better. Marvellous. Marvellous.
This is the start of a new phase in life, a phase in which you are in charge of your health and well-being. It's what we do for ourselves that really determines how well we are now and in the years to come. So it's been very good to meet you. This is the start of a revolution, and we look forward to meeting you again.